You're watching Cox 3 Cable TV. Let's go, Panthers! Come on, Panthers!
Give me a P. Give me an E. Give me a P. What's that spell? Pep. The Peninsula Pep Squad interviews and highlight show is coming up next. Hi, it's Heather Mayer with Meet the Team. I am super excited today because I'm here at Peninsula High School to meet with the Pep Squad. Let's go find out more about these peppy Panthers. I'm here with the head coach of Peninsula's Pep Squad team, Loretta Alvalar.
Yes.
Now, Loretta, can you tell us a little bit more about your history as a dancer and how long you've been teaching here at Peninsula? I know that you were on the Clippers at one point.
Yes.
Tell us more about all of that, please.
I started off dancing when I was younger at 6. I actually started off as a baton twirler because I was really big in the 80s. And then I transitioned into dance. Did studio dance for a number of years until I graduated high school. Also did song leading in high school as well. After I graduated, I got into a program called United Spirit Association, which teaches camps throughout the summertime. Mm-hmm. And through that, the dance director sent out an advertisement for people interested in trying out for pro teams. And that year, Clippers had their auditions before Lakers, so I said, hey, let's give it a go. I tried out and actually made it and auditioned and everything like that, and it was fun. I was on it for 3 years. Mm-hmm. I landed a job here because my old dance teacher was actually the advisor before me here, and her name was Dee DeFilippo, and she was my dance teacher ever since I was 8. So she said, hey, if you're not doing anything and you want to coach, I have a spot as an assistant. So that's how I got into here.
Right.
She had a baby 2 years ago, and then the head coaching position opened up, and here I am.
How exciting.
I know.
And what do you like best about teaching at Peninsula here?
I love associating with the students. They have different personalities. I like getting to know them on a real-to-real basis, one-on-one basis. And from that, you learn their stories and experiences. And I actually went to school to be a history teacher, so that's what I loved about history, was learning about different stories and where people came from and their journey here. And hopefully, my goal is to make memories with them that they can take on, because high school happens once in a lifetime. You can never do it again.
Right. Yeah. Might as well make the best of it now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and it can be pretty tough, I think, when you're not involved with certain things. So a team environment's kind of nice to be a part of, right?
Definitely. And just letting them know that to be positive, especially for females. Obviously, our sport is very female dominated, although we do have one male on our team this year, which is great. And I think it might be the first time we've ever had a male here at Peninsula. I'm not sure. But it's an interesting dynamic just to let females know that you have power, you have a voice, you can get out there and do amazing things, and as long as you have a passion for whatever it is you do, you're going to create great memories with whatever path you have.
I agree. And how do you think that your students have actually helped you? Like, how have they helped teach you?
They keep me in shape.
Yeah.
So along with my 3 kids, I have 3 kids, Talani, Asia, and Kingston. They keep me very active, but then also I just like being busy. And with Pep Squad, you can never tell what's going to happen. There's always some new event, and when you're at an event, it may not go according to plan. So
Right.
you think on your feet. And I think for that, it has helped me grow as a person to not be so, I guess, uptight with things and be so scheduled and everything like that. Like, go with the flow.
Yeah.
And to have fun with whatever you're doing. There's always fun to be had if you make it yourself.
Definitely, I agree. And you touched on the subject of the events that you do here at Peninsula. What kinds of events do you bring? Do the Pep Squad actually are involved in? Like, what are they involved in?
Well, we are in charge of being at all the football games here. Obviously, football and basketball are our number our two main sports here on campus. However, last year we've branched out and we've been trying to attend various other games that any other sports would like us to be present at. So last year we actually were invited to go to the soccer game. It was a night soccer game at Harbor. And so we went with all of our team, went out to the soccer game. We got a bus and we were out there supporting our team, which they were very grateful for. We went to a water polo game, boys water polo. They wanted us to be there. And so just teams that doesn't necessarily get a lot of support besides of their family and friends, their immediate family and friends, they ask us to go out. And I really want the girls to know that we're spirit for everybody, not just for football, not just for basketball, but for all teams here on Peninsula. And I think that's really important for them because we are, in our sense, I like to tell everyone that we're spirit ambassadors. So it's more than just our small scope. We want to branch out and just provide that positive spirit because I think that really helps change the school climate.
What specific types of dance does the Pep Squad incorporate in its routines, and how does it differ from other types of dance, like Pep Squad in particular?
Awesome. So what Pep Squad does is we have different types of styles. There's very cheer arm motions, so they're very sharp motions that our cheer does. They normally do a setup of a cheer with try to get the crowd involved into it, and then they also do routines with music. Sometimes with dance or with song, it's a little bit more flexibility because they can do different types of dances like you're asking. And with that, they do palms, which they incorporate their palms, which is a lot of visual effects because the palms do attract the eye. Also, they do hip-hop dances, which they really don't use their palms with. Just want to touch base, there is always some confusion here on Peninsula. I like to say we have a Pep Squad, and for that reason is because we have 3 different groups on our campus. There's cheer, which predominantly does stunts and tumbling. We have song leaders that do more of a dance technique base. So they are the ones that have grown up in studios like myself and have a dance background in that sense. And we also have pep flags, who are the short flags, and they twirl flags, which is similar to color guard, but a little bit different because they have that pep behind them.
Yeah, okay, for sure. And for you, being a choreographer and a coach, how do you find your inspiration to find the choreography for some of these routines that you put together?
I think just like in anything in education, you can never stop learning. Once you stop, you kind of get stagnant and don't really grow anymore. And if you don't grow, then your students don't grow as well. So for me, it's very important to look on YouTube and all of that stuff and see what different up-and-coming choreographers are coming with. Watch different programs like the VMAs and stuff are so great because they give you an insight on what choreographers and what's in right now. Taking class is probably the #1 thing, going out to studios and actually dancing. So I do partake in that when I can. Obviously, it's kind of hard to niche that time in there, but I definitely think it's a goal of mine to go a lot more this year because that is where the inspiration comes from. When you see it, when you live it, when you're in it, and you have friends that do it with you, it just inspires you to do more and like reach out of your box so everything doesn't look the same.
Right. Totally understandable. And what does it take to be a dancer on the Pep Squad? I mean, what are the requirements that some of the students have to come into the auditions with?
Well, we look for a well-rounded person. So obviously, we want to look at their background as far as their academics, making sure they're eligible, because that is definitely one thing. They have to be physically fit, so they do have to come with an examination form from their doctor saying that they are okay to do physical stuff, because cheerleading is not only something that's a performance aspect, but it's a sport. They do work out, they do condition, they are in the sun for most of our home games, which, I mean, if you've ever danced or done anything in the sun, it could be very terrible and grueling on your body. So they have to prep for all of that. So we do a lot of sports related things. Besides that though, we also look for a lot of spirit. If they're just animated and excited to be there and enjoyable to watch, that's always great. And if they have a base, I can teach them. You know, as long as you come in with a base of knowing a turn and, you know, terminology for dance, if you are willing to learn how to tumble, or if you have, there's just those niches. I like to take on those ones too, because you can't teach anyone spirit. You can't teach anyone how to be peppy or have fun. They have to come in having that spark already.
I see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender.
Tell us your name, grade, and how long you've been on the Pep Squad here at Peninsula.
I'm Emma Armstrong. I'm an 11th grader, and I just joined this year because the squad that I'm on, Pep Flags, is brand new to the team this year.
Hi, I'm Layla in Barryport. I'm in 9th grade, and I've been on the team. This is my first year on the team on song. So,
Great.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Awiyagi. I'm a 9th grader here at Peninsula, and this is my first year on Pep Squad.
Awesome. Okay, ladies, why did you choose to try out for the Pep Squad? Out of curiosity.
I chose because my mom was on Pep Squad at her high school, and she really wanted me to join Pep Squad as well. And I also did cheer in my 8th grade, so I thought it'd be nice to continue during high school.
Nice.
I've just always wanted to try to, I've always wanted to be a song leader. I've always danced and thought it would be fun to cheer as well. And my older sister was a cheerleader, so I thought it would be cool.
I just really like dancing, and I discovered I really like to twirl through a variety of things. So when they started the Pep Flags team, I was like, oh, I have to join that, so I did.
Great. These are all good answers. I like that you're continuing on with the history of your families and all kinds of good stuff. All right, ladies, tell me, what is one of your favorite memories with the Pep Squad?
I haven't been with the Pep Squad that long, so I don't exactly have that many memories, but the first game was really fun because it was my first game, and I didn't screw up too badly, so it was pretty fun.
What kind of game was it? Football, basketball?
Home game football.
Ah, great.
I think we've all had really fun times together, but I think my favorite experience was at cheer camp. We all just had a really good time, and I think we all got to get closer to each other and get to know each other better. So yeah.
I think the most memorable memory so far was probably the JV cheer sleepover that we had. It was really fun, and it was kind of a good way to have like team bonding and get to know each other better, so I think that was really great.
Do you happen to have a lot of those sleepovers?
We've only had one so far, but we're planning on having more throughout the year.
Sounds fun. I want to be involved. So I'm just out of curiosity, what kinds of feelings arise out of you when you're actually performing in public?
Especially when we're cheering for football games, like I kind of feel like really excited inside and like really happy that I'm able to pump up the crowd and kind of get the football game started. I think that's really exciting.
I think it's really it's nerve-wracking at first, like before, but when you're doing what you love and then after it's over, you just feel really happy with it, and it's so fun. It's fun actually being out there and doing it. So yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just really fun, so you're just happy most of the time.
Okay, great, ladies. And this is sort of a question that maybe not all of you can answer if you've just started school here, but do you have an inkling as to what you maybe want to do after high school, and does it involve dance or not, perhaps?
Unfortunately, what I want to do after high school is abnormal psych, so it doesn't really involve dance, but if I can do something that involves dance throughout college, I would absolutely love that.
I'm not really sure, but I would love to continue dancing and song leading in college.
Same, sort of. I'm not really sure, but I definitely like to continue cheer in college and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be nice to continue.
My name is Sharice, and I'm a senior, and I've been on Pep Squad this is my 4th year on
Great.
Pep Squad.
Sharice, tell us your last name, please.
Oh, Sharice Batty.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Olivia Azoparty. I'm in 9th grade, and this is my first year on Pep Squad.
I'm Caitlin Baresi. I'm a sophomore in 10th grade, and this is my 2nd year on Pep Squad.
I'm Rose Becker, and I'm in 9th grade, so I'm a freshman, and this is my first year on Pep Squad.
Okay, great. And I'm out of curiosity, I'm wondering why you guys chose Pep Squad out of all the other clubs or sports that you could choose here at Peninsula. Why?
I really love like pepping up the school, and it's really fun to cheer at the games and get everyone pumped up.
Team spirit. I like that.
Yeah, I think Pep Squad is definitely a way to get active and involved with the school as well, because I'm a dancer, so I love doing both.
I've been dancing since I was little, and I wanted to try something new, and I wanted to interact with the school more, so I decided let's join Pep Squad.
It's fun promoting the school, and it's the closest thing to like gymnastics with tumbling and all of that, so it's always fun.
Okay, so there's a lot of tumbling involved, obviously,
and
like
stunting.
Right, and then the baskets,
The
right?
basket
That's a lot of
tosses,
cheer.
that's when you like throw them in the air.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it well. All right, so what is one of your favorite memories with the Pep Squad so far?
Favorite memory? Oh, bus rides are the best because you get to tell like crazy stories like throughout the day and stuff like that. And then coming home, like you get to talk about like what happened at the game, if it was like a good game and stuff like that.
My favorite memory so far was doing the car wash with the football team, because I thought that was a really fun experience to kind of meet the team and meet who we are cheering for. It was just really fun.
It was a fundraiser, correct?
Yeah, it was a fundraiser for a car wash.
Yeah.
I definitely love going to cheer camp. It's really a great way to bond with your new team and really like learn everything new that's going to come in the year.
My favorite memory was when we had our water balloon fight on like a really hot day, and it was all just like we were all laughing and having fun together.
Sounds like a lot of fun. How do you feel dancing and Pep Squad in particular has helped shape who you ladies are today?
I've learned to respect my elders and like listen to advice when they like critique me on my dances, and it just like helps me understand what people are telling me.
Little constructive criticism. Great.
Yeah, it's definitely improved my performance skills and how I really present myself when I'm performing and when I'm representing a bigger school and everything.
Pep Squad's made me more socially involved. I've started more activities with the school, and I just feel like a more part of high school throughout Pep Squad.
Pep Squad has helped me like gain confidence because you have to be involved, so yeah.
I like that. Great answers, lady. And I have one last question for you. And if you don't know the answer, that's fine. But I'm just kind of curious what you guys are planning on doing after high school. I know that might be a big question right now, or might not be. But what do you think? Does it involve dance or not? And
After high school, I plan on going to college and becoming a social worker, eventually helping out kids in need.
giving back.
I would like to go to college. I would still like to be on either some Pep Squad team in college, and I want to be a PR when I grow up. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking to dance, maybe go to a college. I love performing arts. I sing and I act as well, so I definitely love to go into that business.
After high school, I definitely want to go to college, and I possibly want to be a physical therapist to help the injured.
I'm Sophia Collins. I'm a sophomore, and this is my first year on Pep Squad.
I'm Maya Baral. I'm a sophomore, and this is my second year on Pep Squad.
Hi, I'm Kristen Birch. I'm a senior here at Peninsula, and this is my 4th year on Pep Squad.
Hi, my name is Brianna Bidding. I am a senior at Peninsula, and this is my 2nd year on Pep Squad.
Great. Now, ladies, what do you like best about being on the Pep Squad?
One of the best parts about being on Pep Squad is just being able to support all the different sports on campus, especially football and basketball. But it's just such a great opportunity because you're at the game and you get to help your friends out that are in the stands to cheer on your team, and it's a great team bonding experience.
Being on Pep Squad is really different. I like it because it really gets you involved with the school, and it builds a lot of relationships. And on top of that, you get a first row seat at all the games, which is awesome. So, yeah.
Being on Pep Squad is amazing. I've never been on I've been on sports teams, but I've never been on a team like this. Like, you're like sisters almost because you're so close with everyone. And like she said, you get front row seats to every game. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so much fun.
I really like the bonding too with your team because you make so many friends and they're all really close relationships. And I really like being at the front of all the games too, and you get to watch all the action.
Heck yeah. And the boys are nice too, I'm sure. Now tell me, what is one of your favorite memories with the Pep Squad? Anything that comes to your mind that kind of stands out to you?
I really liked all the nights at camp that we had.
Cheer camp?
Yeah, we all got to go in each other's rooms and like we went to the pool and that was really fun.
Oh, you guys had a pool. That's lovely.
My favorite memory was the football games. I remember I made homecoming and I was on junior varsity, and it was just a great experience, and I got to meet a whole bunch of the varsity girls, and it was just so much fun.
My freshman year at cheer camp, it was my first year at camp. I was really excited, and they pulled me out of one of my JV teams performances to go and help out varsity, and I was really excited about it, and it was a new experience being like put on a different team, and it was my motivation to move up, and I did, so it was great.
I'd say that one of my favorite memories is from sophomore year. It was our very first halftime performance at a basketball game, and I just remember being really nervous, and then I remember my captain saying like, oh, don't worry, you're gonna have so much fun and it's gonna be a great experience. And then I will never forget that moment finishing. Like, I was so out of breath walking out, but